let's do our makeup. I already washed my face before this, and I'm just gonna go in with this random lotion that I have. I don't use like a special lotion or anything. I'm just gonna use the Baby Dove sensitive skin lotion. And now next I'm gonna use the e.l.f. poreless face primer. I'm gonna use it all over my face, including my eyelids. Now next I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty foundation in the shade 200C, and I'm gonna use it with my Dirty Beauty blender. Make sure to drag it down like to my neck just a little bit, only like to here. My foundation matches my skin like pretty well, like to my neck, so I don't really drag it down all that much, but I just drag it down just a little bit. Next I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Radiant in the shade 16N Fair Light Neutral. And I typically just put it under my eyes and my T-zone, and then I do just like the rest of the what is like on the bristles or whatever it's called, the applicator, and I just do the rest just like a little bit down here. And when I'm done blending out under my eyes, I just go over my eyelids up to the bottom of my brows like that. And next I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Tickled Peach palette. It's like the little mini one. I'm gonna go in with the shade Peach Spice, which is this one right here, and I'm gonna use that to contour. The like contour that I have right now, the palette is really old and it's broken, so all the like eyeshadows and stuff that are in it are mixing with everything, so I need to find a new like contour. Go a little bit on my forehead, the temple, and I also contour the jawline. I just follow it a little bit on both sides like that, and then I just kind of drag it down a little like this. Now I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me powder, translucent powder in the shade 100. This is what it looks like, and I literally just get my brush and I put a lot and I go under my eyes where I put my concealer on both sides like that, and then I just go over my eyelids like this, and then I go under. I'm gonna follow under where I contour, and I just go in the T-zone like that. Next I'm gonna go in with this really old Estee Lauder limited edition all over shimmer, and this is what the color looks like. It's very old, but I absolutely love this blush, and for the blush I go like this. And drag it up to my temples. Now I do like a lot of blush, so I do put a lot. And now I'm gonna go back with that same color I used to contour. I'm gonna contour my nose, and I just follow along like this. Sorry guys. And then I drag it up like that to the front of my eyebrows. And then I also do the tip of my nose like that. And that's pretty much all I do for my nose. And next I'm gonna go in with that same blush, and I'm gonna just do the tip of my nose like this. And I just kind of go like that. And I forgot to record, but I went in with my powder again, and I literally just went over like my entire face. I feel like it kind of helps just like smooth it out a little bit, and also like everything doesn't look so harsh. And then I dragged it down to like my neck and stuff to where I put the foundation on my neck. And now we're gonna do my brows. I typically use one of these for my eyebrows. This one that I got is by Benefit in a medium brown, but it dried out so fast on me. So lately I've just been using this like super dirty old spoolie, and I just do this to my brows, I shape them. And I'm gonna use the Morphe palette, 35XO Natural Flirt. And I am gonna use this brown that's in the very corner. I don't know the names of it, but it's the very bottom one. And I literally just fill out like more so the middle to ends of my brows, like that. And then I just line under the front like that. The spoolie, I just go like this. And that's pretty much it. I don't do anything too special with my brows. And then I just do the same to the other side. Now I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape, and I just kind of get a little bit like this, just to kind of fix up anything and just to give the brows a little bit more of like a nicer shape, I guess. Now I'm gonna do my eyeliner, and I'm gonna use the Sephora Color Wink It Felt Liner Waterproof, and it is 01 Little Black Dress. Now that my eyeliner is done, I'm just gonna go in with the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic Mascara. It is in the shade Black, and I just start by doing my bottom lashes first before I do my top. And that's my mascara. I don't like putting lashes on. I hate how they feel, and I don't think I put them on right, so I usually just put mascara, but I love this mascara. Now I'm gonna go in with the Kimchi Chic highlighter in the shade Pearl Gone Wild. It is literally so pretty. It is kind of dirty right now because, you know, I dipped the same brush in it, so it has like that pink hue, but it's like a white. And I just get some on my finger. Look at that. It is literally so shiny. So I just put it on the tip of my nose. Wow. So shiny. And then I just like to go a little like that. Now I'm going to go in with that same Morphe palette that I used earlier, and I'm going to use whatever this one up here is on the center. I'm going to use a little fan brush, and I'm just going to put it like this. So that's like a very light shimmer on my cheeks up top here. Very light. Very pretty. So use your finger if you want it to be like a little bit more. So pretty. And lastly, the e.l.f. Mist and Set. And that's it. Love you. Bye.